Hey, Nicola Light here, remembering you all back into your light. Lightworkers today, really expanding your heart. So come join me in the transmission and a channeling to help you with this deepening into your awakening journey and looking at a sense of duality within the collective. So come and join me in this video today, which is in 2 sections. Stay right to the end, as there is a comment that I would love from you to be transmitted into this particular channel below. Put a like, subscribe and all that beautiful stuff, and I'll see you in the video. Just really tap into the energy of it. It is very, very calming and very heart opening, so we need this to transition into that beautiful state of being of bliss. Okay, see you in the video. Da kumolo un o kan e man an o koya koi e tung ko e man an o koya kai tin e man an o kai e tu fan e nan an a kai e tung ko e dan an a kai e tung ko e man an o kai e un ko e sumolo koya an e da rio ko sha koya sha manoia maui ko ea dena makuya ko e tan dokane calling all souls forward kia ma ko e tama ko e ko ma uia ko e kom ka e dena man ko e mano man to e mano va shoye komayo mam yaman toja kuyanta shona denaman shako shana koyam boyo banu mamo voye sham deamanu rangoyam Shuraya, come back home. Shiyama newa, nena no draye, kuhano vashi, kuyano shasi, kuyanam. Dishana. Doran rishi Gayano no sha Deano no sha Gayana ne Sanodan goye Duvanante shan Guvanan toshan Deanam. Trust the process. Trust the plan. Goyanon taye, sanagoraye, manarante kra, sumanon kosha, denanantegi, nodanon ragoye, Sarano shora denaman krosha grantosha ilakion ko enakie man antukaye tona ane tono okane man an o ala kai ena mana o gayu tuk on o koya Dana an organ e kwane tan a. Dono mokoya un tokai en Man an o kaye n tokane Man an o kaye ko a. Dan a ko ewa ka ena kai Man o kai ena ka a. Dana a layo ko ona ka a. Motherland is calling you. Tukan kwan tukai no koi dan o laki a kole kuite Man a lakai no koye tete a. man a lo koi in to kane iwa. Dan o la kai to o kan e. Dan an o va koi ina a. Dan o gramba kra kiton o kana. Dan an o gramba kren e kwan a. Som o gramba kra kit un o. Dan an to vra tuk on o oi. Ban o gramba kro bakren et. Man a shan o gramba kron et. Dea mau koi e sha kai tuko ona. Dan ambo koi shan e kwan eta. Ala kia tung o shan eta. Dan al a shan e kwan eta. Me to ve shun o grambakre. Sen agretan e shan eta. Your energy pulse is getting stronger. Allow the energy to trickle down your spine as you are opening up the heart into receiving, accepting, trusting, surrendering. Open up your heart. Yamukayeta. Tovana anoka. Tokan e tunukoi. Tona ala kayenea. Dana an ala koye. Dolo on ola kaye. Nan an a ala kaye. Nolo on ola kaye. Ela ka eno ko ue. Mana a koye no ue. Tana an ala ka a. Ela ko ena maa. Ela koe tuka an o kan ete. Ton oia ka te ene kete. Man a kon eto kone ete. Man an to ko oia ke tene e. Man an to ko e te kena a. Nan a lo koi a kitene e. Man an to vala ko unuko o. Man o kan e shan e kwana a. Ela koe ne kitene kwa. Ba koe na kuitene e. Toko ono ko ala koe e. Son o loko tongo yatadana. Dan an lo koe ino ko e tokon o. Ton o la kai tok ono ko o. San o kan e kwana atane e. Man anto o shan e twana e. Just let it all settle. Coexisting upon this planet with many other peoples sometimes can be a little bit tricky to navigate. There's a bit of a push me, pull me from one realm to another. As you circumnavigate the system, as you rise in your energy, the only way is up when we open up our hearts. Ala kuin etun ntuka ala kite. It is that of the compassionate heart that we see all about us as a story, as a situation, as somebody else's game. Our mission here is to stand firm upon the ground, fully embodying the light, focusing on the light, so we counterbalance those around us that are not of the same ilk. And that's okay, isn't it? That we play our part and we play it well. And we do our thing. And we move on swiftly to the next. We embrace all that comes to us, as we have done that and played this game many times before. In whatever form you see yourself to be, throughout all time-space, including other planetary systems, you will see this resonance of struggle within many systems, many timelines. And within that phase of the evolution of the soul, we must trust that we come back home when we come back to heart, which is the purest frequency within the embodied state. The expansion of the heart and the holding of the trauma within it is re-released throughout the whole of the body and drained through the system, out of the system. So we rise, we rise, we rise, as we absorb more light from the universal system of all that we are. Soul fragmentation, aligning, bringing us back into oneness. This scope, this deep realizing, this great experience that we are moving through, allow us to climb in the ranks of knowing that we are here and doing it. Breathe in that light. Alakian ukon ushama eton, dan an ova lokuna etan, dan an ova lakian antan, an ashon ula etan, tokush an eto kula ana, dan an tovala kushan eta, Eshua an ekwan eton ana, Eshona o kan ena ana. And as we awake in the morning from our bed, we ask ourselves, so what it is today that it will bring us in our experience. We can choose to experience the best day ever, or see it a bit of a blunder. But all is well, isn't it, as we rise? For it is another day to see this reality and how it's all being played out. And it's all good. Depends upon your perspective, doesn't it? It's all good. Alagyunt ogran a krekianta, dan an ogran bakriatan esha, dan anamogran ekran ata, dan eshon ukoshan eton ata. Alamakiatan ashamakitan apakoramakiatan Olamakiatan ohramakiatan There's deep realizations that come in when flowing systems are flowing. It is easy, isn't it? And when things are a little bit sticky or not quite fitting just yet, it's because of divine timing. And everything expands and everything is increasing, and that includes the shadow. And with all of that external and internal of ourselves is showing us who we are not, as I always say here. And those deep realizations of, well, when is this coming and when is this shifting and why is this? And questions. So many questions run through us. And yet, if we just allow ourselves to experience, the questions just tend to fade in the distance and we come into accepting into the experience itself. Rather than questioning, we just sit and allow it just to appear. taken into action, of course, as it's a physical reality, but rather than wanting to know this, that and the other, it just is. It's the story we play into when we try to analyse and overcompensate with our minds of where am I at from a point of navigation, rather than just wandering and finding and being presented with things. We try to search for locational navigational points. Almost like a map where we sort of sit and see that there is a destination, but which windy road are we going to take? And we know we're going to get there because it's already there. So I speaking to one of my beautiful soul sisters and spoke of this, is that if you order a pizza and the pizza delivery guy doesn't turn up at your door straight away, it doesn't mean to say the pizza's not coming. You just know you put your order in, and it's got to be baked, it's got to be made, it's got to be delivered. You know, there's a whole journey within this system as we butt up against others in this reality also. But if we allow others to rise to that point where they can deliver your pizza, and there it is. There is when you then eat your pizza. And it's not the conspiracy type pizza that I'm talking of here. I'm talking a literal, physical. That's really horrible, to, if you know what I mean. The darker side of life, within all its distortions, can be looked and frowned upon, can it not? And yet, if we look at all of that is, that it is a part of the story within the game that we are playing, and the atrocities that come from all of these darker entity connections that we have within this system can worry the mind as we start to unpack into conspiracy, into that darker side of life. And here is sometimes where the heart gets restricted with the questioning of, well, why should that be that this is happening to others? And indeed it does. But the movement forward for our own journey to do what we came here to do, which is to anchor the light, is to have an awareness of others, but not to focus or to add to the pot, as there is enough in the pot. So when we open up our hearts, if we shine love in that direction, there will be a shift within the frequency of that said being, rather than trying to battle against it. We can from afar send love pulses from a filled up cup. So together let's just sit and feel into our hearts and send out that pulse of love to those that are in need. Visualize within your minds. And with the ego, a sense of tolerance. And if judgment comes in, just let it come in. Let it brew up an emotion. And let the light as you breathe it in dissolve any sense of duality. As the heart will always send out one energy. And one energy, not dualistic energy of the heart, it's one energy. It holds within its form a sense of left and right, but it does not, from an energetic point of view. Just send out a neutral pulse of love light. Sending it to your closest of kin, to your friends and family, soul brothers and sisters, to the collective field, to the planet, to the animals, to the fauna, to the air, to the mountains, to the trees, to the insects, to the flowers, to the hedgerows, to the mice, to the elephants, to the dogs and the cats, to the cows and the sheep. And then push your energy into other realities, to the fairies, to the gnomes, to the dragons, to the unicorns, to the angels. Sending that love pulse out to all that is within this mixing pot. To the galactics, to the demonics, to the dracos, to the reptilians, to the darker aspects of mankind, to the shadows. Stand in union with a pulse of light to send out love regarding of the action, the thought, the vibration, dissolving it all with your love vibration. It is impenetrable. It is immense, amplifying yourself. With not protecting yourself from a sense of, I do not want to connect with that, but from a place of, I send out love regardless, with my compassionate heart to those that do not see the light that they are. And within my reflection of the light within, I freely give my light to all that need it, to see their own light spark within, back to oneness. And there can be no attachment to it as I give it freely without any sense of return. When there is an exchange, there is an exchange, but there is no exchange here. We are giving freely. Just like I'm giving freely to you now. Alam mo ko ina antova. If we all gave a little bit freely to each other, everybody would have exactly what they need. When we hold on to things, that is when there is no exchange. So give freely to the pot, the wealth of light that there is, an infinite energetic pulse. And freely give it. And that energy will show up where it is needed. It runs through your system, so you always receive from the universe. For when you are of service and you step up and you shine your light, it will affect everything around you. A free-flowing heart of compassionate intent. No lack of light here. No lack of abundance here. No lack of prosperity here. It just is through the experience. I thank you. The universe sees that and also sends you all of that in physicality as well as esoterically. Ko mo a shung uk and ik a tan ang at ung ut on at e san and ak oyan tuk ono oi an ayo kan itona e nan ano vaisho gai e damo a shane kwaite sanovran anna te krana se anovana si shana. Guide me through my footsteps as I take them firmly upon this earth, that I rise through my action and the pace of which it needs to come, divinely orchestrated and presented. May I shine brighter than the light itself. Or not, or in balance of, shall we say. It is perception of reality, is it not? That we allow our hearts to sing and to embrace all that is, including the shadows. So embrace and do not pick and choose who we send our light to. It is all, it is all, it is all. And surely that response from that individual, the illusion, will lift. And they will start to see also. There's no tweaking or wanting to shove somebody into it. It has to unfold gently. Okay, yeah. Alam mo ko isha mbakai etu kan eshan a san oya taki ano koi an eshan etona ilasho koya tana eshan ano vashala siang koya shale kai koi ano vashuki. Just receive, receive, receive as I'm receiving now. Make an emotional response. So let that settle within your system. No matter what you're going through, all is well. Just observe it from a neutral position of mind. Extend out your heart from a filled cup only, otherwise keep it for yourself until you feel you are ready to give. Okay. I will leave you there with that beautiful energy that is coming in. Remember to breathe it into your heart and allow the body response and feel it energetically as you start to open up into other realities. Connecting with your physical body and your energetic field, remember, there will be a balance within it. And that will allow you to move through. Okay. Alagian to the burning bisha magiaton to ko olong kosh unta kaena a man antova lukui und uranta kiitana. It is about stepping forward and being authentic. That is where the emanation of the heart pulses, love. Okay. Okay, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today. Strong energies coming in. Big, beautiful, strong energies coming in. And just allow it to be the way it is and see all my teachings with all of this, all of these videos that I create and present for you. Share them out if somebody is in need of this particular video today. And give me a heart and give me a little bit of compassion within your heart to allow this channel to grow more and more, for people to find my work and to help them into their empowered state. A little bit crazy sometimes, a little bit emotional, others. But we all rise together, okay? We all rise together. So I'm sending out a beautiful pulse of huggy light. Feel it. Beautiful sensation of that energetic hug. Standing in your sovereignty of light. Alagianto karia shankaraiti na kriata or makianto or shamakitena ata. So today, comments please. I want a beautiful big heart on the comments. Okay. Take care everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to work with me one-to-one and get your own bespoke light language codes and to raise into the next evolutionary step of your journey, you know where I am. Message me if you need me, and look at Patreon as well also. That helps me, support me, provide lots of free content for you all. So yeah, very, very grateful to be here. See you all very soon. Bye.